Are Watchers dangerous?
A Watcher doesn't need your cooperation or consent to read your soul. They could learn everything about you, terribly damaging things about your parentage, for example, or things you did in a past life, without you ever knowing. You see how this could threaten the established order, undermine our betters' right to rule.
Yeah, but that's just one side to it. Imagine how a Watcher feels, knowing what a threat they are to the status quo. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be keen on kings and emperors wanting me dead. Sounds like a lot of hassle.
Don't sell yourself short, Kai. I don't doubt you're an expert in people wanting you dead.
You're not wrong.
I rarely am, in any case. The Watcher is fundamentally a tragic figure. Of the few that survive our world, most are destined to go mad.
Man, yo, imagine just like looking at someone and knowing everything about them in their past life. No wonder they go mad. How many times a day they would do that, even accidentally. Can I become a Watcher?
Yes and no. So far as I understand it, a Watcher is born a Watcher. But it takes an event, often something shocking or traumatic, to bring a Watcher's powers to the fore. So you may be a Watcher, or I may be, or Kai, and we might not even know.
What happens to Watchers in Ydir?
The smart ones stay hidden. They do not announce their powers.
I was definitely evil in my past life.
Themselves. Even a careful Watcher risks inadvertently revealing themselves by knowing something they shouldn't know. Of the ones that are public, little is concretely known. But we hear things. They make good judges in Wodika's courts, so long as they're controlled. The lords, it's rumored, buy and sell them to collect blackmail on their enemies. But I suspect many Watchers are imprisoned or executed, or simply kill themselves.
Interesting.
By all means.
I'd like to ask you about something else. I already had that. I think we're good.
Should you ever need me, I will be here.
Good day.
Safe travels, Envoy.
Envoy?
Envoy?
Hello.
Is it really you?
No. Letter to the Inquisitor. Inquisitor have been in Emerald Stair long enough to confirm our worst suspicions. The people of Fiora, Mess Iverno, care not for the laws of mortals or gods. Animancy and folk magic are peddled in defiance in Wodika. Their crimes are innumerable. Their way of life intolerable. All is not lost. Politically, they are unstable. Too focused on themselves to notice our eager hands tightening the garrote. We await your order. Your friend in the forest. Adairan dialects. Oh, there's a lot of them, it seems. Okay. Claviger Eamond. I know the blighting of the Strangleroot is a cause for concern, but I must strongly discourage any trade deal that involves buying additional crops from Fiora, Messi, Inferno. We cannot endorse the blasphemous trade of animancy, much less welcome it in our dinner tables. Ambassador Hilgard.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel?
How so, Nazrai? Disoriented, lightheaded, my pulse is racing. Ready to work.
Your fealty to our homeland conquers death itself. What an inspiration. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor?
Given the missive, here you are. Hope this is worth the trouble. You can read the missive, but I prefer to hold on to it. Hope this was worth the trouble. Here you are.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant
for the background,
of the Adairan Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Great message delivered. Let's talk about my payment.
Here's something to tide you over. But your work isn't finished.
100?
Just yet. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
I prefer to think it's part of my destiny, though perhaps it's just bad luck.
Maybe that's all it is, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the Dream Scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
Assuming it's already there.
Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
And you're not?
At least rebels know the meaning of negotiation and compromise. But a plague kills indiscriminately. Though,
So true.
even I must admit, the rebels have gone too far. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
They seem to have it out for us specifically. Do you know why?
Something about a labor dispute gone wrong, I think. The Steel Garrote got involved, and it turned quite ugly.
A lot of disputes arise because people here have a strong aversion to being told what to do.
I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisian rebels must face justice.
Where is Ludwig anyway? We have catching up to do.
Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarok, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough
bar.
part of town,
Again.
even by the standards of Paradise.
Tracker Kai, we're not hunting deer. You've proven capable so far. What can he do that you can't?
Blend in, for one thing. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say
No
no one
shit.
survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
My soul's been rotten to the core. I feel fine if that's your concern.
I'm glad to hear it, but let's err on the side of caution. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
Assassins are cowards by nature. This will be easy.
But don't be so quick to judge.
Maybe he's the
They got
assassin.
the better of you
Oh,
once,
shit, dude.
and I don't want history to repeat itself. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarok? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Same. That was this. Master Hale's journal. I must admit, it is proving impossible to build diplomatic relations. The locals have a natural distrust of outsiders that have nothing they want. Inquisitor Ludwig believes that time and pressure will prevail. That I shared her confidence. Ludwig, under her gaze, feels scrutinized down to the bone, picked apart like carrion, and stared through by a pair of cold, motionless eyes that have glimpsed too far beyond the veil. reducing me to some depraved pilgrim who prays only for her ossified claws to work their way under my skin, liberating me from this pathetic envelope until at last we are bound together as a skeletal pair, limbs intertwined not as two beings, but as one. There's no shame in being attracted to power, nevertheless, I must keep such feelings to myself, lest they be met with revulsion, or worse, enthusiasm. Who writes like that? I read all this.
Still can't believe you're alive.
Oh, it's Garrick. Shit, dude. What?
I wish that Sawbones would have... Wow, it's really you.
It's the guy who
I
started
mean, we all heard the
tutorial
Emperor
with.
sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
I look like a bear tried to have you for lunch. What happened?
My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot, but no place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
The temple sounds dangerous. What are you doing there?
It's built on ruins, and the ruins are falling apart. Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple, someone the locals call the Oracle. He's a... well, he's like you. A godlike.
But the gods recalled nearly all of my kin during Eothas' march through Deadfire.
All the gods but one, I guess? Because this Oracle, he...
Sounds like a phony.
He belongs to Eothas.
Oh.
And if the rumors are true, he's the very last of his kind.
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have some truth to them.
We just want to talk to him. That's why we went down there. Now my brother's hurt, and my team's in danger, and
It's
I'm
like the
stuck
beginning of
here
the
and-
Diablo 4 cinematic.
Take it easy, kid.
Sorry. Everyone at the embassy's too busy to help me, and I'm worried sick.
That dude's freaking blue. If he was green, I would die. Kai, do you know anything about this Oracle?
Not much. He doesn't get out often. But I've heard he's hundreds of years old and only speaks to godlikes. So, he probably hasn't seen much company in a while. Can't say I blame him. People still fault Eothas for the Saints' War, and that was 25 years ago. If I were the earthly avatar of everyone's least favorite god, I'd go into hiding too.
If nobody wants him here, then he should leave.
I can spare the time. Where's your team?
Gods, do you mean it?
No.
I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
Look for some rock piles. Say hello, Seguin. Go spelunking. Got it.
Cadman's not gonna believe his eyes when he sees you. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Shut up. Okay.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
So true. Came from over there. It's over here.
Sometimes we get more
An interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed.
So interesting, yes.
Well, I'll be chomped by a Zarep queen. You're that godlike from the docks.
She's kinda hot. I get that a lot.
I bet you do. I bet you do. I can't believe my luck. Nothing all year, and then boom, interesting strangers just falling out of the sky.
Have you seen a crew of Dwarven smugglers by chance?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Oh.
Indeed, a young dwarf and his crew stopped by. Seemed agitated, like they were afraid of someone.
Yeah, the Italian guy. Seems odd that they would come to a scholar for help. Suska.
They were asking all sorts of people. Seems like I was the only one willing to really speak to them. They were asking where they could find luminous Ardra, of all things. Can't
Why,
imagine
Grim?
what they'd needed it for. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere they might find some if they looked hard enough.
Where did you send them?
Not long ago, a group of animancers looked to carry out some experiments into teleportation. They carried their instruments and a healthy supply of luminous adra to the island of Castel's Folly. It's possible there's some still there. Castel's Folly is the small island not far from here to the east. It's a difficult place to traverse, but those folks might be desperate enough to try. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you?
None of your business, nerd. We just want to make sure they're okay. That's right.
The folks you're looking for are probably getting themselves killed searching for Adra that probably isn't there. I can tell you wouldn't listen to me if I warned you not to go to Castel's Folly.
Red.
So I wish you luck.
Thanks. Nerd. It's over yonder.
This is where you fell. Don't count on anyone cleaning up the bloodstain anytime
That's the
soon.
front entrance. Oh, it is. Would you look at that? What do we have here, Jan?
Envoy, got a situation over here.
What?
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help.
What do you need?
Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak
Oh,
in.
God.
I caught this one.
Is she from
but I have
Mexico?
to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through.
I can lend an extra pair of hands. Yeah. Wait, didn't we meet her down by the shore?
Find anything?
Wait, I'm actually looking. What am I looking for? Oh. Grenade. Grenade.
Find anything?
She's kind of hot. Do we turn her in? Nah. I didn't see any contraband.
Finally! Someone with some common sense around here.
Maybe she'll sleep with us.
All right. If he says so, you can go. Welcome to Paradise.
Much appreciated, Envoy.
You owe me. It's better.
Appreciate you stepping in.
Okay. Well, hopefully that pays off later somehow. Oh, looks nice. Is there no way through here? I've only done half the city. Holy shit, dude. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, let's go. We already went up there, right? Yeah, we did. This looks nice here. Is there a way through? Hold on. Is there a way up on this wall? The underbelly. So we need a way into there. There's a body there and stuff.
Envoy?
Hello? Just on the other side of this wall, but I don't know how to get through here. Well, let's go talk to the dwarf guy, the hunter.
You're the one that...
Or the tracker, whatever.
Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
Why are they making fun of him then? Let's see how this plays out.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Dukte Drago Sakasaptitule. You want to talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
I'm gonna stop this now. Your friend looks like he is well. Your friend looks like he has this well under control. You know, Marius, do you think we should step in?
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway.
Oh, let's fucking go, dude. I'm gonna stop this now.
I'm with you. Ready to crack some heads.
Take a breath, everyone. Let's keep this friendly. Marius, we came here to talk to you, but we can help you destroy these two losers first, if you like.
You stay out of it, Envoy. This isn't your problem.
You're standing between me and the person I'm here to see. That makes it my problem.
I haven't stopped an Imperial official since I left Adir. I guess it's about time I do another one.
Oh, shit, dude.
Come on, Maili. Let's show these people why you don't pick fights in the Ballarok.
Here we go!
Uh-oh. Ruffians. Someone's alive still.
Thanks, Marius. More blood.
Thanks, Marius.
Come
More
on,
blood to clean up.
Makul. You know you love it.
We got them all.
Alright, we just killed everyone at the bar. Nice. Ooh, a lockpick. Yo, totally worth. Actually.
Well, that was something. Haven't been to bar fight in a while. Never really saw the point.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely a person.
How do you and Kai know each other?
We were both crossing the same patch of forest at the same time a couple years ago. There were some boars in heat I may have helped him with.
They were squirrels, and I had them well under control. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you.
How exactly do you know that?
I've been keeping tabs on you since you got here. Godlike, looking like you do, and hauling Kai around like a sick puppy. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them.
What would we be looking for near the town gates?
Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Makul. Don't you worry.
Makul. Oh, he's a companion. Known as the best hunter and wilderness guide in the living lands, Marius has lived all over the living lands, but there's no place he truly calls home. Marius uses ancient Pargrunan stealth and survival techniques to gain the advantage over his foes, trapping them in griping vines or disappearing from sight to ambush them with a silent attack. His senses are attuned to detect threats and objects scattered across the living lands. He uses wilderness to root enemy in place for 8 seconds. Oh, another root. Order Marius to scan for enemies, loot, and plants in the living lands. Abilities. He's got 2 points. What is this? Marius takes aim and fires a piercing shot that always hits its mark, passing through any obstacle and is in its path. Vanishes into a cloud of smoke, then reappears near the enemy and slashes them with his daggers. He repeats this up to 3 times. Marius' attacks deal bleed accumulation. Let's take that. Probably take aim. There's so many abilities that I can't fit all those on my bars. I guess we have to do it from the wheel. That's gonna be this is where it's gonna start getting a little annoying with the wheel.
One moment.
How long do we use that? Like 15 seconds. Put that there. Okay. You need more than 6 bar slots if they're gonna do that. That's crazy.
Colburn brought that on himself.
That is crazy. There's not enough bar space, man. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the crime scene. Is there really no way to get... How do we get up on that scaffold? Don't know if we can. Well, we tried. Already went down there. Okay, let's go right. Red the Waluigi. And my friend the Blueberry. Oh.
And you adherents taken enough?
Lol, I just stole the beggar's gold. Sorry, you should probably keep your mouth shut, otherwise I'll take your life, dude. I mean, he wasn't going to use it yet. Might as well put it to good use, yeah. Alright, let's see what he can detect. What are you looking for? What are you waiting for? My blood
here.
pile on the floor.
This is where the envoy fell.
Nobody cleaned that up?
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Oh, we can. We've already been out there. Nice. Love me like you do. Hey, airplanes down, jackass? No. Just delivering swift justice, dude. You got ladders so slowly. Blackwing gloves. Quest Cassé.
Over here.
Envoy, I've got something.
Yeah. Flask is empty. Flask of poison. Flask is empty, but it reeks of swamp water and rancid berries.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
The assassin was ready for me. I wonder what that tells us.
It tells us they were hunting you. Whoever did this takes pride in their work. They made sure this stuff would kill you. Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The mermaid's den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're
Oh,
there.
Juliana's the
apothecary
bathhouse
is in the back
shipment that we
alley.
had.
Any luck? We could track down who made this poison.
Banger.
Find your killers.
Like the very beginning, we've been carrying that around. And we dung beetled. Character. What did we put into last time? Might. Test your might. Dun, 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 dun.